Um, so in this today lesson, we learn about API. So first, we need to search for the API definition, right?
Okay.
Okay, just so there are many programming languages can create
Mm-hmm.
API, but basic about JavaScript. So I will, search the definition about API with JavaScript, and in the practice, we create an API with JavaScript. Is that okay?
Sure. Yes.
And I have to notice you that is difficult for the beginner like use because it's just for the back end and it does
Mm,
not have front end. Do you know back end and front end?
yes.
Alright, so let's okay follow the definition. An API stands for Application Programming Interface. It's a way to different program. Okay. Um. All right. Let's search. Okay. In my project, I also have a furniture API. So now I have deployed this API successfully, and I will open the Mongo database. Okay, maybe some stuck on the API. Okay, so we just talk. How are you? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
How old are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. Thank you
I
for
mean,
asking.
how old are you?
Oh, how old? Sorry. Sorry about that. I'm 28 years old. Yeah, I graduated as an IT.
Uh,
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pursue it. So now I'm just
all
trying to
right.
get back on track.
Okay. So, um, this is the API,
Mm-hmm.
and how does the API work? It have four methods of API. That's the get and to retrieve the data.
Mm-hmm.
Retrieve the data. Where do we retrieve the data? I mean, we retrieve the data from the database like this. This is the
Uh-huh.
Mongo database, right?
Yes. Okay.
And the Mongo database store the data. We use API to get the data. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. What about post methods? If we send data, I mean, we're in backend. We want to add more products, so we use post method to add more product in the database. That is the send data for the post method. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So what about put? Yeah, update the data. You mean what about this name comfortable sofa? If I want to update the price, I will just use the push method. All right.
Okay.
And if I want to delete, I just remove this comfortable sofa. All right.
All right.
So the API responds for four methods.
So All
So
APIs. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
so the
Just
API like a gate,
go ahead.
a gate to
Mm-hmm.
connect from the database
Okay.
to the user.
Okay.
Okay, if the user want to create, read, or update, or even delete the data, you should use the APIs.
Mm-hmm.
The API, when we create a big project, the the API is necessary because a developer need to divide for front end and back end. And API is in back end. Okay, is that hard to understand?
Uh, I'm quite familiar with it actually.
Okay, I'm a little bit sorry because yeah, it's my first lesson.
Ah, okay.
I don't have any prepare for my lesson,
No worries.
so
No,
yeah, okay.
that's fine. And I still, I really appreciate you teaching me. And I mean, the fact that it is for free. I don't, I have nothing to complain. I really appreciate it.
Okay. And in this episode, I want to show you one thing that is the mermaid. Okay, we will need this mermaid chart. I mean, the mermaid chart doesn't exist in this. Alright, we type mermaid. Okay. Do you know flowchart?
Yes.
Okay. So in the mermaid, we just use the code here, and we you don't need to write the code. You can tell tell ChatGPT to write the code, and here's all the diagram. That's good. This is the seven diagram of the Stripe payment. I
Okay.
integrate to my API. And if you know about Node JavaScript, you would be know about Express server. It's an essential tool to create an API for Node JavaScript.
Yeah.
Alright, let's create a new diagram. So in this case, I would tell ChatGPT to create um, diagram to show the flow of the backend API and front end. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, just copy and paste the code here. Alright, just got error.
Mhm.
Sometimes we need to tell ChatGPT to fix this one.
Okay. But just to clarify, sorry, what's your name again? How should I call you?
Okay, you can call me Holly, okay? I think this name is easy to call.
Holly. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Holly, I just want to clarify. So API works as like um the
Oh,
like the middleware. Is that right? Is that the right term?
what? API work?
Yeah. So API is just getting data from the back end to the
Yes.
user. Okay.
Yes, we are in front end, we can yeah. So if you're a developer, you no, if you're a customer like this, I'm using ChatGPT, all right? Now when I type the prompt, you know, and when I enter the prompt, my text will yeah come to API, and API
Mhm.
will um, yeah will flow my text to the backend, and the backend will process my text and give me the answer.
Okay.
All right, like that.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
And I think the best way to understand the API is that we create a project, because
Hmm.
yeah, it's hard to just read about the API by the document, right?
Yeah.
Alright, do whatever I don't. So why is so many error? And the ChatGPT is terrible. I can't believe it. So I mean, this is your first year at the university.
Sorry.
Is this your first year at the university? I mean, the college.
Yeah, I went to college and I graduated 2017, but I wasn't able to pursue my career, as a
Okay.
programmer for some reason. But yeah, I'm trying to get back on track right now. That's why.
What's about the mermaid syntax? Okay, this is the wrong, right? Hey, I forgot to ask your name. So
Yeah,
what can I call you?
you can just call me Mark.
What?
Mark, just Mark.
Mark. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, right. So, Mark, and what would you like to create when you yeah? What would you like to create when you get a job? I mean, we have to create a big project to get a job, and
Mm.
it's depend on the project you want to create, like an Android app or an iOS app, or even a game, or even a e-commerce or web.
Yeah.
Do you think about them before?
Uh, Actually, I've been like studying web development, and
Okay, web development.
Yeah, I think since that's where I started.
Okay,
I
this is the
hope.
flowchart.
Mm.
Do you need the code? If you need, I can paste the code.
Yes.
All right. Um, okay, I will send a message right here. So, as you can see, this is the front end. I mean, I mean the front end is what we can see through the screen. You know, this is the front end. Even a tag, even an icon like this. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So when I copy and paste the code like this, and in this side it will display the result for us. So that means I will send
Mm.
a request to API, okay, and then the API process my request. I mean the process this flowchart code, okay. It will process the flowchart code and send to the backend, and the backend do what? It will store this flowchart in the database, right? It
Okay.
will, yeah, it will store this code in the database first, all right?
Okay.
And do you know what? It will return this flowchart. It will return the what should they to display, return the data, and the backend will format the response, and then the front end is this flowchart. It will display the UI UX. This is the flow of the front end response from the code. All right.
Okay.
Okay. It's just, and I think it's hard to understand, and don't worry because it's hard, so we have to learn it, right?
Yes.
Um. All right. But in this lesson, I just show you how to create an API. So to test the API, you know, to test if the URL work or not, we have to use Postman. Here's the Postman, and make sure you when you want to use Postman, you need to install Postman agent, which is
Mm.
here. All right. So let's install Postman agent. So let's sign the Postman. All right. Have you downloaded the Postman agent?
Yeah, I already have Postman.
Okay, so I will send a new request, okay? So I will test my API to, first, okay? So this is my API and this is the document. We can see at the wiki tab here. Alright, I will open the notepad. Okay, furniture API document. So I want to send a login URL to my API,
Mm.
my backend. So I have to send this request. Okay, you can see it's a post request because I want to log in. All right, this is the
Okay.
URL. You can see,
Mm.
and
Yes.
whenever I send the URL and it doesn't work, do you know why?
Mm.
Do you know why?
Because I'm not gonna pretend. I don't know.
Because the backend. yeah, the back end, you know, the back end, I didn't, yeah, start the back end yet.
Okay.
Alright, this is the, oh no, this is the front end, okay? This is the front end for my furniture API, and this is the back end for my furniture API. Alright, and whenever I type this node server and press enter, and yeah, the server running on port 5000, Mongo database connected. And what about I click the send button now? We see.
Okay.
Alright, good. Okay. Because this is the URL to login. So when I send the URL like this, I will yes, get the response from the backend. In this case, is the Mongo database. It will return all the data, includes the IDs of my account and the name, new user, email, new user, gmail.com, and the role I'm using, role user, and this is the token. This is the JSON web token. Yeah, and if you want, okay, I have create a YouTube video about explain about JSON web token. You can search on my YouTube, okay?
Okay.
So this is the post method. What about we using other methods like, okay, jump to the root. Okay, this is the server, alright. I define all the server here, and we follow this is the endpoint.
Mm.
We define endpoint in the server JavaScript. So now I will get the product. Okay, I will get all the products, and so I will delete this. Okay, change this and use option bearer token and paste the token in here. Alright, and I will adjust the endpoint as products. Alright, you can see this is all the product I get from the database, and this is all the backend. You know, this project is the backend, and the backend whenever I send the request, this is the request. It will you know, the backend business logic. It will fetch the data from the database. In this case, the Mongo database here.
Mm.
And okay, it will display all the data or product. I have 3 products in the Mongo database. You can see. Okay, query research 3 now. Okay, you can see 3
Yeah.
products. So that is simple example of API. So yeah, and make sure you open your ChatGPT. So now we create a simple API. All right.
Yes.
Okay. With JavaScript. Okay, just only JavaScript. So I will open the folder. Alright, so I prefer to create in the data. Okay, I'll create a folder. So what should I name it? Um, First API with JavaScript. Okay. Okay, forgot that practice API. Alright, I prefer this name. Okay,
Uh,
select the folder. And now let's add ChatGPT. Hello, I want to create an a food API, an API about food. Okay, about food with JavaScript. And you know, with the AI century like this, it will take much time if we don't use API, if we don't use ChatGPT. Okay. Yeah, you know, it takes time, it very take time.
okay.
All right. So okay, make this chat this call. Well, fail to copy clipboard. What's that? Forget it. Okay, just follow my words. Okay, just follow
Mm-hmm.
my step. So,
Oh,
do you know this MK dear?
yeah, to make directory.
Okay, good. So we'll make directory.
Mm-hmm.
We'll create a open your terminal. What are you using now? Do you use VS Code?
Yes.
Okay. So paste this MK there. We'll create food API. And
Okay.
now open the folder. So okay, where the practice where the folder practice. Okay. Okay, practice is very jump to food API. Alright, let's open the terminal again. And so we install the Node JavaScript package. So we type npm init -y.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now we have the package.json. Do you have this?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll install Express, okay? Because you know you have the basic knowledge about merge stack, so you
Mm.
would know about Express.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. What about you?
Yeah. On it.
Okay, let's create a server JavaScript. It's the entry point of our project. So let's create the server.javascript. Alright. It would be hard if I paste the code, but I mean, why I can share the link? Yes, failed to copy to clipboard. I don't think. Here, try it, bro. Okay, try it, Mark. Could you see the content in that chat activity?
Let me open this one. Yes, it's showing right now.
Okay, it would be good because it will take time if I copy and paste for you.
Yeah.
So create the server JavaScript and copy the code and paste the code.
All right, hold on.
Do you got any trouble?
No.
Okay, so
Hold
let's
on.
try node server dot JavaScript. So you can see here, whenever we click at the link, this is the link API, we can see the cannot get slash. That means our API is working.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now use this Postman. Alright, I will explain the code for you.
Okay.
So in this API, we use the hardcode data. This is the hardcode data. We're not connected to the database yet. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. This is the hardcode data. We call it hardcode because it's not stored in the database.
Okay.
So this is the middleware to pass the JSON, and this is the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Rules is the way we get the API. Like this is the endpoint.
Okay.
When we create rules, we define the endpoint, and in this way, the endpoint is API foot. So I will copy it, right? I will copy it, and so we have the complete URL to the foot. I will get. So you can see when I send the request, it will retrieve the data.
Okay.
Okay, what about you?
Um, how did you get the localhost again?
Uh,
Where did you find that?
how did you get the localhost?
Yeah. How that showed on your terminal?
Okay, this is, you mean this line?
Yeah, it's not showing on my terminal.
Okay, because I use console log, it will log in the console. This is the console.
Ah, okay.
Okay, you see, this is a port. We listen at the port 3000. Okay, if you want, you can listen to the port 8000 or 5000 if you want.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the get or first.
Ah,
Okay,
no,
we'll get
sir.
our first with this endpoint. And what about get food by ID? We get and
Mm,
paste. So the localhost of 3000 is our API URL. So whenever you want to do anything, just follow the endpoint here. So I will delete this. Okay. I will paste the endpoint I want to use. So in this case, I will get a food by ID. So I will copy this endpoint and I paste. And in this case, the ID that I want is 1. Okay, just send a request. Alright, what do you
okay.
think? Is that hard to understand?
No, not really. I'm just trying to catch up. Sorry, what's the I'm currently using the Postman application, and I think you're using the web one.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that the same?
What is the same?
Are they the same? I mean, can I use the Postman application instead of the web application?
Okay. If you use Google, you can use the Postman extension. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Alright. And now you can see if I send a request to this localhost. Okay. So you can see the connect confused because I haven't opened the API, my furniture API, so we can connect. And the API I open in my backend here is the food API. Okay. Hello.
Yes. Hello, I'm here. Just a question.
Okay.
How can I connect my Postman?
Uh,
On this
what do you
one.
mean?
Yeah. Can I share my screen?
Postman don't need connect. You can type Postman and log in.
Yeah.
Okay, you can follow. Right.
Hold on. Let me just check if I'm already logged in.
Okay, so you can open Postman now.
Hold on.
Can
Post.
you open Postman on your device?
Yes, I already have the Postman application.
So you mean how can I copy the URL and paste and I send request so it will return me this data, right?
Yes, yes.
Because I opened my server, okay? I opened my server at the localhost. You can see I type no server.javascript and enter. It will console log if my yeah backend is on live. Start a server.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so when we start a server, the postman will listen to our URL and yeah, return the JSON data. Yeah, this is the JSON type.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on. Just I'm still in the Postman. I don't think I'm connected with Postman or I'm getting the Postman. How did you use the Postman? Right.
What?
You go to Postman website, right? And you logged in.
Okay, because before this, when I tried to Postman, it told me to download Postman agent, and when I download Postman agent, I log into it, and I have a secret key, and I use secret key to log in the Postman on the website, and okay, I have this.
Where did you get that key? Sorry.
Uh, yeah, you can search on your device for the step by step by use Postman, or you can use
Okay.
ChatGPT. It's easy, bro.
Let me try ChatGPT.
Okay.
Create on your request.
Okay, can you share your screen? Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
I'm going to share my. So click this one right here, and then entire screen. One. Okay. So here's my Postman,
Okay, so
and
okay. You have already had your postman, so just click at the tab here. Yeah,
this one.
at tab. No, no, no. At beside overview. Beside
Over
overview.
this one.
Okay. Oh, that's okay. Click. All right, you get it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can't
I'm so
believe it.
sorry.
I can't believe it. You have
I'm so sorry about
your
that.
postman, but you can. All right, so
And then I can just use the endpoint right here, right?
all right, so let okay
Click
use
this one,
okay copy the URL, bro. All right,
and
so
then
let's copy the endpoint you want.
the
So
endpoint.
now what about create a new foot?
Just this one, right?
Yes, Chris one, create a new foot.
And then, sorry, it's this one.
Okay, you mod what is that?
That's
It's your no notebook or something.
yeah, it's Grammarly.
Okay, Grammarly.
It's a Grammarly
So
extension.
let's send the request, bro, and see what it look like.
Okay. Oh, amazing.
Okay, it's amazing, right?
Yes.
And I think you're lucky because when I learned programming, I learned by myself, and yeah, I just looking at the YouTube and I have no one to guide me do anything.
Yeah, yeah. And I really appreciate everything. Thank you so much. And thank God I found you.
Okay, so let's try another endpoint and
Okay.
see how it works.
Like update a food by ID, right? Like this one.
Okay, replace the ID you want. So we have three block. So we have
Oh,
three
this one.
ID. Okay.
Should I change it here? Or what should I do?
Okay. So what do you want now?
Like we can try to update this one right here.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can try to make this one adobo and this one the type is Filipino food. How can I change that?
Okay. Follow my screen.
Ah, okay. Hold on.
So we'll update a food by ID, right?
Yeah.
So just copy this endpoint. Now, but you can see the code here. I'll have to explain the code a little bit.
Okay.
So it will find the food by its ID, right? This is the first line.
Yes.
When we display this ID by the real ID, like 1234,
Mm-hmm.
the food will find the ID, and then if the ID is not found, it will send a response food not found. When
Okay.
and what if this line contains the food ID?
Mm-hmm.
So we copy the food name and food type,
Okay.
and then yeah, update it. So let's follow my step. Okay. So I will okay, I will 10. All right, I will get the ID by 10 and then just copy it,
Ah,
bro.
okay.
Just copy, just copy. No, it's not yet. And jump to the body. All right, jump to the body
Okay.
and click raw. So you can see we must select the JSON.
Okay.
So copy this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so let's type Filipino, right? Philippine. Okay, Filipino, like this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then what do we do next? Uh, we'll see the put. You see, to update a put body, we use put method. So in the postman, we have to use put method like this. Okay. To update the type from Japanese to
Okay.
Filipino.
Okay.
I'll send the request. Okay. So now the JSON is Filipino now.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
so again, just to to do that, you
So
just need to search the ID.
okay, we
I
need
mean,
to know the ID. And what if I use the ID that doesn't exist? I will try five. Alright. I will try five. Okay. And see what it looks like. Food not found. You can
okay.
see when
That's
if doesn't exist the ID, it will send the response food not found.
okay.
Alright. Let's try to update your food. Okay. Let's say your screen and I will watch it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I actually tried it, but yeah, I'll go ahead and share my screen.
Okay.
I just tried it. I'm amazed of what happened. But yeah, here. So if I try to search for five, because there's no five, we just have one, two, three, right?
Okay.
If I try to search it, food no found,
Okay.
not found.
So
Refresh.
let's try another method.
Sure.
Let's look at the code. What about delete a food by ID?
Delete a food by ID. Okay.
Okay, delete.
So for this one, we just need to use the endpoint using the ID, right?
Yes, ID.
Let's say I wanted to delete this one, the second data.
When delete, you don't need to use the body anymore because we just use the URL.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Alright, so let's send a request. Okay, so if we respond that we delete that ID, so let's get all the foods now and see if that ID is exist.
Okay. So
How to get all the foods?
how to get the one? Get all the foods here. The
Okay.
endpoint. So just need to. This one is right, right? Post.
Oh, yeah, you need to look at the code. Look at the code.
Ah, look at the code.
So you can see the app dot get. That
Mhm.
means we use
Oh,
get
get.
method. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Right. It's all in the code.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
All right. You
Amazing.
can see the ID to delete now. Delete
Yes.
is okay. That's good, right?
Yes. Amazing.
So what about create a new food? Yeah, we have
Create
the finally method. Yeah, create a new food.
this one.
Yes,
Right.
that's one.
Create a new food. Ah, okay. And then up that post. So it should be post. Am I doing it right?
Yes, you're doing right. You
And then
raw,
you keep.
okay, you raw and create, yes, create your ID. Yes, we just delete the ID too, so yeah.
We can just simply use this one again.
Yes,
Okay.
okay. Yes,
Okay.
let's send a request.
There we go.
All right. So, okay, the response is two. So what about get all the first again? Okay, we have two same ID.
I
We have same ID.
I used to. How
Because
did that happen?
because we just delete the ID two. So if you want to create another food, it must
Ah,
be the
okay.
ID four, not ID two. Okay.
Okay, okay, yes.
Okay.
I get it.
So
So,
yeah, I think we should delete the ID three because we have two same ID. That's not good.
so to delete this one.
You have to fix the ID, bro. Okay, ID two. Okay.
So it will delete both of this
The ID
data,
two.
right?
No, I should just delete the ID two. That is the burger. So let's see. Let's send a request and see the result. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Yeah, because
I think I'm messing it up.
okay.
Let me try to. Oh,
Okay.
it deleted the burger
So
one.
you can see when in yeah, in the data they count from 0 to 1.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's the ID. So it will count the ID one from 0. You mean they count like an array?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
An array
So
starts with
let's
0.
create another foot and yeah,
Okay,
name it ID4 or it's fine, whatever you want.
that's okay. So, row, then 4, say, what food?
It's just use sandwich or cheese or whatever you want.
Okay, sandwich. Let's say this one is.
What about from Vietnam?
Okay. Yeah, what food do you have in Vietnam?
Vietnam.
What's your
N
food?
dot M. N dot M. Vietnam.
Sorry?
Vietnam. I mean the VIET. Okay, forget that.
Eh,
Just use.
Vietnam.
All right.
Vietnam what? Just Vietnam?
You type. Okay, you type. Yes, yes, that's it, right. And the name is right. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, the name is right, but the Thai is not right.
What's the type?
I mean the Thai. Our country is Vietnam, not Vietnam.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I didn't mean that.
Okay, just Thai sandwich or just Thai food. Okay. Let's send the request.
Okay. Send request. Okay. Why is it three?
Sandwich. Okay. All right. You know what? Because we just delete the ID tree and we have two ID tree, So that means we have three, four items. Uh, so what about this time you create another food with ID 6? ID 6. Okay.
Okay. Let me try.
Let's. No, I mean
No.
ID 6.
Sorry.
Yes,
So we just need to change this one to number six, right?
okay, let's send the request.
Send the request.
Okay.
Still number four.
Okay.
I think it's not accepting the ID. I think that this one is unique.
All right, we met thing up, okay?
Yeah.
So if you're doing with the Mongo database or the other database like SQL and MySQL, we do the wrong ID, it would be a problem for us.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, it's just a beginner, so we just use the hard code data,
Yes.
right?
Mm.
Okay, so it's 3 o'clock in my time.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, it's about an hour, right?
Yes.
So I think yeah, the lesson could be in.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. In the next lesson, I will guide you how to create a front end to connect with our back end with the
Okay.
food API. All
Okay.
right. So
Okay.
what do you have free time? Uh,
Um, I'm always available this time actually.
okay.
Um.
So for tomorrow, okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Tomorrow, okay, at 2 o'clock p.m. in my time.
Okay.
All right.
Same time.
See you next time.
Okay. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Holly.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, just
I
leave the
I will
call.
I will look for the video in your YouTube account.
Yes, yes. Okay, see you.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye bye.